Hi, and welcome to Old School Blues Guitar. It is time for the acoustic lesson for the months of October through December 2018. We're going to do a tune called Red River Blues by Little Son Jackson in the key of E. Make sure you listen to the original. It's only a minute and 46 or so. I'm going to play a little bit of it for you here, and then I'll try my best to explain or figure out and explain what's going on in this tune. It's in the key of E. Here we go. And so on. He does that about maybe 3-4 verses in, and then there's an end tag. So listening to this tune, what's he doing? It's a little trickier, a little bit trickier, more tricky than what you think it would be. And it's in the key of E, and the only chords we're going to use an E, which I'm playing with 2 fingers, and then we're going to go into an A7 on the 2nd string and the 4th string. We're also getting the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And then we've got a B 7th, and we're only playing the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. So instead of playing a whole B7, we're just playing that part of it. So it's a 3-chord tune. But what we're doing over those chords is what makes it really interesting. So the first lick, what I hear is a little stumble. So when he kicks off the tune from silence, 1, 2, 3, 4, open 6th string, and then the 5th string with a little bit of the 4th. So when we make this E chord, we've got the 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and then my 2nd finger is going to get both the 5th and the 4th strings at the 2nd fret. And it's important that you get those to sound out and get that double string sound. At least that's what I hear in the recording. So he does this. And this little riff is an A, just a regular old A chord. I forgot to mention that in the chords. I'm using my 2nd finger flattened out on the 2nd fret. And then we get it again, not fretted. So that is actually no chord really, just the open strings on the guitar. But we do it so fast before we get back into the E, you really don't notice. So we've got this. Like that. And then we're going to do this riff using our ring finger. That's why we're not going to make a regular E-shaped chord. And we're going to get the 3rd fret of the 6th string and bend it just a little bit. And then that open E, hammering down and getting the open 6th string. So the whole thing so far. One more time. From there, we're going to slide into the A7. And what I hear him doing is sliding from the 2nd to the 4th fret on the 6th string, and then getting the open 5th string before he slides into the A7th. And that A7th, he's got his 2 fingers, 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string, 2nd finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and it sounds to me almost like a pinch. And then the open 1st string. And then the bass becomes monotonic once we get into it. So we've got this. One more time. So we're going to the A7, and then coming off it. And then right away, again. Now there's some variations there, and actually very subtle but very cool. I had to listen to this a bunch of times to at least figure out some of these. And sometimes he's sliding and playing that same A7th lick twice. I think he does that the first time through. And then the other times in the song, he does something like this. The first time, he's going to go to the second string, 3rd fret. Kind of an odd sound. So again. And then when he does it again, he's going to do that slide and then hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And I played it with a little trill on there. I just do that. I'm not sure if that's how he does it on the original. So that variation, listen to this. Whoops. And he's going to go back to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. I have a habit when I play that. I'm still getting used to playing this song. I want to take the chord shape off and just play that, but that's not how he does it. If you listen carefully in the original, he's keeping the chord shape and then getting the 3rd fret of the 6th string with his ring finger. I think he has to be doing it that way because you hear more than just a couple strings. You hear that E chord, the bottom 3 strings. Fills it out, makes it sound more full. So anyway, here's that variation one more time slowly. And then he's going to go into a B7th chord. And he does this differently throughout the tune. The first time that he does it, with the introduction to the song before he starts singing, is probably the most interesting. And what I hear is that. And so what I'm doing is I'm really hammering in, walking in, open 5th string, 1, 2, and then getting the 4th string, 1st fret with that hammer-on pull-off. And then I'm going to get the 3rd string and then get my alternating or my monotonic bass going again. And we're playing this. Taking my pinky and I'm alternating between the 3rd and the 2nd string with that B7 shape. And I'm taking my pinky, getting a little bend on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then doing it again. And then going to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Back into that. So let's try that again slowly. Now in other verses in the song, there's only like 3 or 4 in the whole song, he'll just play something like this. Kind of a simplified version of what I just did. Now the one last part of the song that's kind of fun is the end tag. Real kind of primitive end tag, and I'm just walking on the 2nd string, 3rd, 2nd, 1st frets with the open 1st string. I don't think he's got a bass in there, he's just playing the. and then the open first string, and then it sounds like he just drops his pinky in there and gets the third fret of the second string, which makes that an E7. So again.